Hello people, welcome back. Today's video, I'm gonna try to keep it short and simple. Today I have for you a Barnes and Noble's haul, and I was debating not even making a video about it, but this is a big moment. This is a big moment for me because I am finally getting back into reading.
Yeah.
I'd say that when I was younger, I was pretty into reading. I liked reading for fun. Me and my mom would go to Barnes and Noble, like little mother-daughter dates all the time, and was constantly buying books. I'd say like at the end of middle school or when high school started is when I really stopped reading. High school for sure. It's very like, okay, you read what you're given, so I wasn't reading for fun anymore, and then I kind of lost my love for reading. The point is, I've decided I want to get back into reading, and it's so weird. It's like they know, whoever's watching, they know, because multiple times I have found myself on Book Talk, okay, the book side of TikTok, and then YouTube. I don't know how they all track it, but I get like book recommendations now, and so I'm like,
that seems kind of interesting.
so yeah. Anyway, a couple weeks ago, my mother and I went to Barnes and Noble. Is it Barnes and Noble or Nobles? Hold up. Let me googly Arlo for a second. Anyway, my mother and I went to Barnes and Noble and we got ourselves some books. She got some books. I got some books. Very exciting times. I got myself 4 books, and I'm just gonna say this right now. These first 2 books are kind of boring and aren't even really books to read. So let me explain. I technically only got 2 reading books because I didn't want to go crazy and start getting a bunch of books and not actually get into it or whatever. So I got 2 books. The other 2 books is stuff for fun. First things first, I got myself this little pocket Sudoku book. I freaking love Sudoku. I don't know how I got so into it, but I love it and it's fun, and I've already done like a good chunk of them. This is the easy levels. They get harder towards the end. Very fun. Just call me an old grandpa, but I freaking love Sudoku. And this doesn't necessarily have to be an old people thing, even though I feel like it is. It can't be, because I think I got into it as a child. You know, when you go to restaurants and they have the little kid menus with the crayons, usually there's always like those little Sudoku things. There's always like 1 or 2 squares there. So I loved doing those things, me and my dad. And then I got into it and I saw this little pocket one and I'm like, fun. My idea of fun is probably not everyone's idea of fun, but I think this is fun, so I got it. And it was on sale, only $6. Anyway, next I got to myself this copycat favorite, copycat restaurant favorites cookbook by Taste of Home, again on sale, only $10. So this is like a cookbook of recipes from like restaurants. So they have like the chipotle rice and Olive Garden breadsticks, and I think they have the cinnamon rolls, and I saw the Burger King chicken fries, and there's like pastas and pretzels, soft pretzels. I think there's like cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. All very exciting things. The point is, there was a lot of stuff in here, but I'm like, that looks good, and I can just modify it so that I am able to have it. I love cookbooks. They're a fun time, and I love this one especially because there's pictures for each recipe. There's a picture. I'm a visual learner. I like to see, especially with cookbooks, I like to see what I'm making or what it's supposed to look like, you know? So the fact that there's a picture for everything makes me happy. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here from your favorite restaurants. A bunch of things. Very fun, looks very good, so I got it. Anyway, now for the real books, the reading books. I got 2 books. First, I'll start with this one. We have We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I kind of just picked this up randomly as I was walking around Barnes & Noble, because I went in there for one book, which is this one, but I was just kind of walking around, and there was literally, not even joking, there was a table displayed Book Talk. So clearly, like, it's a thing, you know, books that a lot of people are talking about on TikTok. So this was on the table. I hadn't seen any videos about it on my TikTok at least, but it was on the table, and I just kind of grabbed it because, I don't know, the title seemed interesting. Like, we were liars. Like, what are we lying about? What's going on? Something about rich people and drama, and so I got it, and it was like one of the cheaper books. So I just kind of grabbed it and hoped for the best. So I came onto my laptop and I figured I will read the description so that we all have a better idea of what this book is. Obviously I can't describe it to you because I don't know what it's about. I haven't read it. So let's read about it together, shall we? On the top right here it says, thrilling, beautiful, and blisteringly smart, We Were Liars is utterly unforgettable. And that was said by John Green. So if he likes it, then it has to be good. I'm on Amazon. That was the first link that popped up when I googled the book. It's a modern, sophisticated suspense novel. Okay, a beautiful and distinguished family, a private island, a brilliant damaged girl, a passionate political boy, a group of 4 friends, the liars, whose friendship turns destructive, a revolution, an accident, a secret, lies upon lies, true love, the truth. Yeah. Okay, this Amazon review says, E. Lockhart's novel, We Were Liars, is clever, alluring, and wildly addictive. Each summer, the wealthy, seemingly perfect members of the Sinclair family gather on their private island.
I want a private island.
We Were Liars is a story of those annual reunions, in particular what happened during a summer that protagonist Cadence is unable to remember. Prejudice, greed, and shifting patriarchal favoritism among the 3 adult sisters contrasts with the camaraderie. Wow, I don't know how to read. Camaraderie and worldwide.
What?
I'm sorry, I have to reread the sentence. Prejudice, greed, and shifting patriarchal favoritism among the 3 adult sisters contrasts with the camaraderie and worldview of the teenage cousins and their dear friend Gat. We Were Liars is a story that begs to be read in one sitting. Okay. Interesting. You're probably thinking, why'd you buy it if you don't know what it's about? You know, it just, the thing about the liars sounded interesting, so I just picked it up. Anyway, the story, while lightly touching on issues of class and race, and more fully focuses on dysfunctional family drama, the ending is a stunner that will haunt readers for a long time to come. Oh, so Amazon, there's mixed reviews. It has a 4.5 out of 5, but then I accidentally started swiping and there's a lot of 5 stars, and then I just ran into like 2 1 stars. So mixed reviews, excited to read. We'll see how that goes. Next book though, which is what kind of not got me into reading, but this book is what made me want to get back into reading. It seemed interesting. It's called November 9 by Colleen Hoover, and I guess she's like a very popular author, at least on TikTok, because I've seen multiple things about her on TikTok. I think she's showed up on my TikTok actually a couple of days ago. Weird. Anyway, but I actually didn't even hear about this book on TikTok. TikTok kept talking about, I think, the other one that she's, I guess, known for. It Ends With Us, and I almost got that one, but I didn't, because this one seemed interesting when I saw a YouTube video about it. Basically, how I came about this book is that on my YouTube recommended page thing, this girl's video, her name is, let me find it, you know, because she's like a book YouTuber. Her whole YouTube channel is about books, and it's super cool, and I fell into a hole and I started watching a bunch of her videos, and she repeats different books based on like different tropes and themes, and I don't even know, but she's brought this one up I think a couple times, so clearly she really liked it, and the idea of it seemed really interesting to me. So I was like, if this girl liked it a lot and keeps talking about it, then I should try and read it. Her name is Steph Bauer. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but anyway. Point is, she talks a lot about books, and this book has been brought up more than once, and the way she talked about it and how she was really into it and how she really loved the characters, I was like, I want to read it. So on the back, this book actually has a description. So basically, Fallon meets Ben, an aspiring novelist, the day of her scheduled cross-country move. Their ultimately attraction... Oh, I don't know how to read. Their untimely attraction leads them to spend Fallon's last day in LA together, and her eventful life becomes the creative inspiration Ben has always sought for his novel. Over time, and amidst the various relationships and tribulations of their own separate lives, they continue to meet on the same date every year, until one day Fallon becomes unsure if Ben has been telling her the truth or fabricating a perfect reality for the sake of ultimate plot twist. Can Ben's relationship with Fallon and simultaneously his novel be considered a love story if it ends in heartbreak? Oh, or no. I don't know. I don't know. It seemed interesting. I feel like this was kind of hard to understand, but the way Steph described it in her YouTube video, there's like these two people, they met one day, and he's a writer, and they live on different sides of the country or whatever, but every year for I guess many years on November 9th they get together and they meet up to hang out. I guess I don't know, I haven't read the book, but they meet on that date many times. I don't know if they like each other or don't, but they have their own lives, and it's like, what the heck, but lies, I don't really know, obviously. But the girl Steph on YouTube who recommended this book, she's like, I love, what's his name, Ben. She's like, he's like the perfect boy or something. I'm like, well, what does that mean? But then this book is giving me the impression that Ben's got some issues and lies, so I don't really know what's happening there. But yeah, it seemed really interesting and like a cute little story, so we got it. Some of the reviews here on Amazon: emotional read, and November 9th is yet another breathtaking novel by Colleen Hoover that's full of blushing, gushing, and heartache. What does that mean? I loved every page and breathed in every beautiful word. Let's see. If you haven't read November 9 yet, then apologies to your busy schedule. I dare you not to fall in love with Ben and Fallon. You dare me? Well, I probably will fall in love with them. There's a lot of like big high reviews though. This book was rated 4.7 out of 5, so that's higher. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to share these books. Granted, I have not read them yet, so it's like, can I really recommend these? Why would you listen to me? I don't know. I just wanted to share that I got some books and I'm getting back into reading, and you should get back into reading too, because reading is fun. I forget how fun reading is, so I gotta get back on it, gotta get my brain turning and learn how to read again, because oh my gosh, I'm so bad at English. English is not my thing, but reading is fun when it's interesting. Anyway though, that is that for this video. I just want to keep things short and simple and just share with y'all that I'm gonna start reading again, and maybe if I get more into reading, I'll read more books and recommend books. I probably won't be doing this haul type vibe again because I haven't read them. Watch me not even like them. I probably will though, but you know, I haven't even read them, so that's kind of weird. Maybe in the future I'll get back to you and update y'all on how the books went. If you'd like though, comment down below any books you might recommend for me to read, because I swear I'm gonna really try to get back into reading. So you know, if there's books you like or books you're interested in, let me know, because I'm interested too. Give me a minute to read these, but definitely recommend me some books if you have any. But yeah, I think I'm done sharing now. That is that for this video. See y'all next time, and yeah, bye.